to Shift Happens, week number 211. And I am here with myself, because today, 211, Shift Happens is all about moi, me, Sean Walker, the nerve supply guy at Koca Chiropractic. Dr. Koca, Dr. Matt, Dr. Mike, they have been all hogging time on the shift for the past 210 weeks. It's annoying, it's brutal. We have a lot of phone calls coming from the East Coast with complaints, so I thought, why don't I just take over this shift? For those of you who don't know me yet, again, my name's Sean Walker. I'm the newest addition here at Chiro World, and I come from Midwestern Wisconsin. I just graduated chiropractic school in June, and during chiropractic school, I was a member of the Troxel intern program, the same intern program that Dr. Lau was a part of some time ago. We won't get into specifics there. And Dr. Lau, if you're watching this, hello. And also, too, I'm just really excited to be back here in Omaha to stay here. I did my preceptorship here starting in February. And the reason why I wanted to stay is because of the families here at Koca Chiropractic. You guys are awesome, and you're committed to your health care. I'm really excited to further serving your families with chiropractic care so that you can live life at your optimum potential. And a big question that I get here at Koca Chiropractic is, why are so many people coming in here to get their spines checked? What is this whole chiropractic thing? Not everyone's grabbing their back and neck. Well, why is that? Well, with chiropractic, we deal with the nerve system. And the nerve system, of course, is protected by your backbones. Here's your back right here. This is the view from the back. Reason why the spine and the nerve system is protected by bone, it's actually the only organ completely surrounded by bone, is the fact that it is the master system of the body. Folks, you literally live your life through your nerve system. Everything that happens in your environment gets perceived by your nerve system, and then the nerve system adapts the body's behavior to better perceive that environment. For example, when you walk outside on a hot August day in Omaha, Nebraska, what does your body do? Exactly right, you start to sweat. The reason why your body sweats is because it's protecting you. It's keeping you healthy. Your body is constantly regulating and keeping your health all the time, regardless of whether you're thinking about it or not. And then, of course, on a January cold day in Omaha, Nebraska, your body would start to shiver. Because, again, it's processing that environment and then changing the body's behavior to act accordingly. Sometimes there can be things that go wrong with the body. And, I sit here and I'm telling you the body's so smart, it can do all that. Well, what could go wrong? Making up the spine are all these movable bones that you see here, backbones. They're called vertebrae. Notice at the side here, the brain needs a way to connect to the body. It's connected to the body through the spinal cord, and out of that spinal cord branch out all these electrical wires called nerves. Notice there's holes in the bones there. Anytime there's stress in life, too much stress, be it a physical thing like sitting at a computer desk all day long, carrying children, babies, all the baby duffel bags all day long, or toxic stress such as chemicals in the environment, pesticides in the food, and also too autosuggestive stress. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the largest detriment to our health. Autosuggestive stress is mental stress. And the reason why that's such a detriment to our health is because it's intangible, right? I could stop doing something that's causing me physical harm, like I could raise up my computer screen, or I could stop running on blacktop and run on a softer surface. I could throw away a toxin, but the mental stress is a lot harder to deal with. All three of those stresses accumulate over time. Anytime they've accumulated to a point where the body can't deal with them, then there's damage done to the nerve system. And that causes what we call a subluxation in the spine. And what a subluxation is a misalignment in one of the bones of your spine. The problem with that is that it gets stuck there, or fixated, which is why these problems don't correct themselves. Whenever there's a misalignment and a fixation in the spine, there's pressure on that nerve. Now, when there's pressure on the nerve, being that it is the master system of the body, what do you think happens to the body at the other end of that nerve? Well, it doesn't necessarily shut down, because if it were to shut down, then we'd have a lot of people out there completely shut down. But the body doesn't work at 100%. If you're getting less than 100% of the messages from the brain, then obviously you can't work at 100%. If we come over here, you'll see that, like we mentioned earlier, the nerve system being the master system, everything that you experience in your life is controlled either directly or indirectly through your nerves. And a subluxation is a lot like interference on your cell phone. Let's say you get this subluxation, and then you go from 5 bars down to 4 bars. At first, no big deal, right? I mean, 4 bars on your cell phone, you're not looking at it going, hey, what's going on? You still talk, it's still working, however, it's not working at 100%. There's interference there. Over time, if these subluxations are left uncorrected, they go from 4 bars to 3 bars, from 3 bars to 2 bars. Eventually, we're roaming. And roaming's no good, folks, if you've ever experienced that. That's when the body breaks down. Now, wherever that subluxation is located in the spine, we use state-of-the-art technologies in our office to locate that interference. The same nerves that run down the legs, and you might hear people saying, well, I have sciatica or I have low back pain. Well, from those same nerve holes, they control the large and the small intestines. A lot of times in this office, I hear people say, well, my constipation's gone. Why is that? I'm being able to digest and absorb food better. Well, how come? I never told you about that. The reason is because we're working with this master system all the time. In the middle of the back controls the lungs, all of the breathing, all of the deep breaths when we sleep, athletes that need to breathe properly. Up top in the neck are controlled all of the sinuses. Too many times I hear of children coming in here with asthma, with sinus infections, and the real question you should be asking folks isn't, well, what germ is that? What antibiotic do we need to cure that? The question you should be asking yourself is, well, if the body was working right in the first place, would that kid have that sinus infection? Because you see, it's funny to me how people will come in here, families, and one brother will have a swimmer's ear, right ear infection in the right ear. All of his other brothers don't have swimmer's ear, yet they swim in the same lake, they go to bed at the same time, they drink the same water, they eat the same food. What's the factor there? Well, the factor there, ladies and gentlemen, is this master system. It's the way your body can perceive the environment and adapt to the environment accordingly. The only way, whether or not you know if you have a subluxation in your spine, is to come in and get a very thorough evaluation of your spine and your nerve system. Again, with the state-of-the-art technologies we have in our office, I'm able to locate a subluxation anywhere in the spine, even if it's in a asymptomatic state, meaning that there's 4 bars on the cell phone. It's not working at 100%, but it's still working, getting through the day. But folks, you deserve to live your life at 100% health, at optimum potential. Not only for you, but also for your children, your husbands, your wives, your grandparents, all of your loved ones and friends. So wrapping up this Shift Happens, I want to thank you today for joining me for that life-changing message there. I look forward to meeting many more of you at the office. And for all of you on the East Coast, hello, say hi. And until next time, guys, maybe we'll bring them back. I don't know. I think this might just be a solo show from here on out. I really enjoyed this, and I can see the ratings climbing just like that. Until next time, I am Sean Walker, the Nerve Supply Guy. We'll see you later, Omaha.